Listen, it's time to talk about Logan Paul. I know. What hasn't been said about this guy? He caused the apocalypse. He went to the no-no forest in the stupid freaking hat. He's ruining boxing. But here's the thing. I actually have a lot of respect for Logan. I don't like you. Okay, Logan, if you ever watch this, I don't like you. Okay, there's a lot of things that I think you've done recently that genuinely make me mad because it's one of those things where it's so stupid, so selfish, you know, that I just can't be like, yes, you're a great guy, right? But I have a lot of respect for him because there's two things he's done recently, that are actually very good for the community and kind of inspiring in a sense. One of them is, yes, the fights, and the second one is just his story, right? And this is what I really want to explain, because look into the story of Logan Paul. This guy does something that almost no content creator can come back from, right? He basically breaks every rule in the book, every single rule in the book. He goes to a place, completely disrespects the culture of that nation, right? Of Japan, right? Goes to the forest, right? Films potentially no things happening. We all know. And turns out that he almost causes himself to get canceled before canceling was really even a thing. And he causes the apocalypse to happen, doing tons of damage, right? But ever since then, I think he's genuinely tried to make himself a better person. He's tried to make better content, he's tried to make more mature content, you know, he's done things to help show that he's progressing as a person, right? And that is really hard because there's a lot of people out there that I don't think have genuinely changed much, right? Genuinely changed much, right? From when they did something wrong, right? Logan, I believe, has taken steps towards said change. And I have to praise him. I have to be like, that is a very hard thing to do, a very difficult thing to do as a content creator, to be like, okay, I'm going to do something that most content creators would not do because they don't want to take that risk, right? I'm going to change myself. I'm going to change my content. I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to recognize I did something wrong and move on and try to be a better person. This is what I talk about when I'm talking about the dream. Please watch that video. My problem with that is that it didn't show him actually recognizing what he did wrong.
Pause. This is the editor speaking. Why would you do a dream like that, you fool? He has changed and is still the superhero of our dreams. He is our best friend and is a great person. We will not stand for this dream slander. Dream handled the situation poorly, but would you not if you were in the midst of the pressure of being called fake to your some 20 million followers? I was contemplating cutting this out, but this seemed better.
Right? It doesn't show him changing and trying to make himself better, right? He didn't do anything, really. Logan has. And this is where it leads into the second bit about the fights. The fights are actually a very good thing for YouTube and for the community at large. One, because they're fun. Let's be honest here. Those are some of the highest rated fights of this year, right? The Floyd versus Logan, right? Which, if you're being honest, if you're a boxing fan, you should be really happy because Logan is now bringing new viewers to your product that probably would never watch boxing to begin with. And if you're a YouTube fan, it's just great content, great entertainment, right? So, I mean, overall, that's a good thing. It's a really good thing. Now, how this helps the community is that it helps bring more eyes to the platform, helps to increase the fame and standings of some of these larger creators, bringing in more advertisers, bringing in more money to the platform. And if YouTube makes more money, it spends more money on making the platform better. And YouTube has shown this aptitude for trying to help smaller creators get up those rankings. You know, they want them to grow. They don't want, you know, a couple of people at the top, unlike Twitch, which really likes to kind of just do that, right? No. YouTube actively tries to bring up those smaller creators, and I think that if they make more money, it'll help with that. It'll help them spend more time bringing up those creators using said money. right? And I mean, more money overall into the platform is never a bad thing. It's never a bad thing because it means that the companies, Google, will spend more time and more money and more resources on the platform, making it better for everyone overall. And this is something that Logan has done and took a huge risk in doing, because he could have looked like a complete idiot, right? He could have looked like a complete idiot, you know? I mean, sure, are the fights probably rigged? Yes. So does he kind of look stupid because the fights are rigged? Yes. But the thing is that he took the risk and he's reaping the benefits, and I can't blame him for it. I have respect for him for it, you know? Use your fame to do what you want and what's going to benefit you. But that fame also benefits the rest of the platform, right? When Hollywood gets the next big actor, it helps all of Hollywood, because now that actor can go and act with other people, maybe not as big, right? Logan maybe he does a video with somebody who's not as big, and he helps them, right? Then it also brings more people into the movie theaters. Maybe they see a different movie that doesn't have that actor, right? And then that actor gets brought up. You see what I'm saying? Logan is going to help the platform by just simply bringing more eyes from everyone, right? From companies, from people, to just all over the world. I mean, think about it this way. Nobody talks about YouTubers, at least in the mainstream media. Mainstream, we're talking like news networks, you know, ESPN. They don't talk about content creators unless they do something bad. Logan managed to get on pretty much every single mainstream news site for this fight, right? That's literally insane. And he didn't do anything wrong. He was just like, yeah, I'm fighting this guy. I want to fight him. I got the fight. We're doing it, you know? It's literally nuts. It's nuts, and I can only say, good job, man. Good job. Now, am I saying that, oh, Logan Paul is a completely reformed person, he's a great person? No, I'm not. I still think Logan Paul is very mature. I mean, see the video of him taking the hat from Floyd, you know? I think, you know, he's still an immature person, but I think he's growing. And that is something that needs to be shown. That content creators aren't just one-track people. You know, they don't just do one thing. They can grow, they can develop, they can change, and they can become better people. And having someone set that example, I think, is always a good thing. It is always a good thing because it helps people understand that, okay, even if I change, right? As a content creator, let's say I decide to change my content, or I decide to make these minor changes, I will still be fine, and people will still, you know, watch my content. Maybe it's not the same people, maybe it's not as many people, but people will still watch my content. And honestly, I hope Logan is happier with where he's at. I believe that he probably is, and I hope that he is. I mean, that's all I really want to say. I mean, am I completely off? Am I completely off? I want to know. Feel free to just, I don't know. What's your guys' honest opinion on it? What's your guys' honest opinion? Am I right? Am I wrong? Feel free to put it in the comments below, and I'll see you guys all next time. Peace.
Like and subscribe, you morons and nerds of the internet. Haha, just kidding. We love you. Bye.